welcome to Imanni Music online lessons where we talk about transforming music into mental health solutions. Hey there, my name's Imanni. I write music for mental health awareness, and I'm so glad to be talking with you today. Before we get started with some awesome lesson, let's get our bodies ready. So that means that I want you to stretch it all out, y'all. Get it stretched. Woo! And also, while you're stretching out, be sure to shake off everything from today. Even your head, shake it off. Make some sounds while you're doing this. It's all good, y'all. Awesome, nice. Now since our body, we got the blood flowing everywhere, we are going to take a moment to make sure we have some awesome posture as well. So be sure to have your body in a beautiful L shape against your seat, and also make sure to have your arms in an elegant, beautiful L shape as well. Let's shake those hands out. Just shake them, shake them, shake them, and get them all nice and loose. Woo! Nice, awesome. Now, let's make sure our hands are nice and loose. Let's hold out our hands, drop them with gravity. Our hands are dangling, our fingers are moving. We can shake it about. And then let's shake our hands all the way until we get to the point where our arms are in that original position, and we are now ready to play some music. Great, we are right in the correct position. We want our hands to be nice and spongy loose just like this. Fantastic, y'all. Okay, let's take a deep breath in. And let it out. While you let it out, release all that tension from the day and get yourself just living in this moment right now. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed as well. And now, since our bodies are ready to play some music, let's make sure our minds are ready as well. So, let's start out with a beautiful mental health quote from Martin Luther King. Rarely do we find men who willingly engage in hard, solid thinking. There is an almost universal quest for easy answers and half-baked solutions. Nothing pains some people more than having to think. Now, when I first read this quote, I was like, oh my God, this relates to me. I was like, oh my God, this is a problem. I need to work on this. But it's true. We need to take time to think. It's good to think. It's human to think. It's healthy to think. And when it comes to playing the piano, that's the biggest part of it, especially when you find a challenge. Challenges are not meant to be a hurdle for you to never get over. No, it's not a wall. It's not a stop sign that says stop forever. It's a stop. Let's pause. Let's think a moment. Let's think about our strategies that we learned, and let's try to make up some new strategies on the way. Overall, whenever I get stuck, I always use the who, what, where, when, why, and how is this problem what it is, and who, what, where, when, why, how can I find the answer to this problem. And when I do that, one of these 6 steps always helps me get to the other side, especially the who part, which may be contacting someone else, like your teacher, via direct messaging so I can help you find the answer that you need. Okay, y'all, let's get started with today's music lesson. Now, let's add something else to the mix. Remember when we were talking about rhythm? Well, guess what? We're actually doing rhythm here as well. We're actually doing quarter notes. Do, mi, sol. And this sol right here is a half note. And then we go back to quarter notes. Sol, mi, do. And then do is also a half note. Let's add in a metronome so that we can get our rhythm on the beat. JK, y'all. Let's make it a little bit simple. There we go. So, if we just listen for that high-pitched chime, we can get 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now, let's play that chord that triad together with this metronome. To start out simple, let's just play it and not add any solfege, and then we'll add solfege into the mix. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. When we're playing a half note, it is actually the space of 2 quarter notes. So every time we play a half note, a half note is lasting twice as long, which means that it's taking up 2 beats with the metronome. So for example, if I were to clap out every single half note with this metronome, it would sound like this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome. Definitely play that back to practice playing those half notes with me. Now, when we're playing this on the piano, listen to those beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? When I'm doing 1, 2, 1, 2, I mean, let me say that a little bit differently actually. I'm going to say how long each note is. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Nice. We'll talk in more detail about rhythm and music later on, but as many times as possible, I want to expose you to a little bit of rhythm in every single different focus that we're talking about. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great one. This has been Imanni from Imanni Music, signing out.